Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Books with Ben. I'm Ben, and over the course of this series, I'm going to be reading you excerpts from some of my favorite books, and I hope some of your favorite books too. Today, we're going to start with a short poem by Charles Bukowski. It comes from a compilation of his work called You Get So Alone at Times That It Just Makes Sense. This has got a lot of poignant motivation for me, because Charles Bukowski is one of those guys who uses vivid imagery to really get the point across. There's a lot of good stuff in here that reaches me and touches me in a way that really motivates me to keep going, and I hope that it's going to do the same to you. Matter of fact, we're going to start with something called Starting Fast. Get ready. Here we go. We each at times should remember the most elevated and lucky moment of our lives. For me, it was being a very young man and sleeping penniless and friendless upon a park bench in a strange city, which doesn't say much for all those many decades which followed. And I think really one of the things that we're all doing in life is we're improving ourselves. There's a process to it, and I think that poem kind of sums it up. When you get to where you want to go in self-improvement, you look back on your struggles pretty fondly. You think to yourself, wow, the things that I endured to get to where I am, man, it's crazy. How did I make it happen? Well, I think a lot of that is focus. What do you focus on? How does it inspire you? How does it motivate you? Sometimes our focus is a little bit erratic, so we get erratic results. Just remember, you have the ability at any time to reshape and reshift your focus. And by doing that, you'll get better results. I think what's pretty funny about that poem is that it kind of talks about the struggle, the process that we're all going through. And Charles Bukowski, he immigrated to Los Angeles, made it his home. And part of that process for him was getting acclimated, making friends, being broke. And sometimes you don't like the struggle because building yourself into a better person, it doesn't happen overnight. You have to make a lot of conscious decisions to get there. And that's part of the wonderment of this journey in life. We're all working on improving ourselves. Self-improvement is a huge part of what this is all about. So, when you're struggling, and maybe you're lacking a little bit of motivation, just remember, this is a process. What you focus on is so important in life. Matter of fact, our focus is what drives us. When we focus on things that are distracting us, they kind of hold us back. So, look at yourself introspectively, figure out what you can change, and enjoy the journey because you're doing it. You're a part of it, and you're going to get to where you got to go. That's been it for this episode of Books with Ben. Join me next time, and I'm going to tell you about Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, the history of the disc jockey. This book's awesome. It's really, really cool, and it's very well written, so I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, I'm Ben. Sayonara.